Hey keyboard nerds, it's Mike. Welcome to my channel and hello. I've had a few messages with people wanting me to bring back the infamous lick of the month, which I used to do, and unfortunately I get into touring and get busy gigging and I forget to do it, but I know that some of you really enjoy this, so here we go. This is a good one. This is a kind of in the middle one. It's not an expert one. It's not a really easy one. It's kind of an intermediate one. It's easy in the way that it uses the blues scale mainly and doesn't have a lot of other complex scales. The blues scale, if you don't know it, this one's in a G blues, by the way, is a G, B flat, C, D flat, D, F, and G. This lick pretty much uses the blues scale. It goes like this. It's great. So this is one of those licks that it's what I call Frankensteining, where I'll take 4 different licks and put them together to create a new lick. Sometimes when I'm practicing and I'm bored, I'll go, I'm sick of this lick. What other lick can I add to it to make something more interesting? This one actually uses 4 different licks, and I'll get to that a little bit later, but I'm going to break this one down into 4 different pieces. It starts off with piece number 1, which goes like this. Starts on the B flat of the blues scale and goes down like this. And then goes like this. Kind of graces onto the flat 5 like that from the 4. That's the first lick. Okay, piece number 2 is this one. This is actually a bit of a Charlie Parker lick, believe it or not. It's a bit of an enclosure lick where you're going towards this flat, or this natural 3. This uses notes of the blues scale, but it also uses the natural 3 right here. Right there. So that's the second piece of the lick. Third piece. Again, all blues scale notes. Starts off the B flat here, or the flat 3, and goes like this. Down 4 notes, and then goes down to the G, and goes down 4 notes of the blues scale. So those are all just notes of the blues scale. And goes down here, and goes down 4 more notes. So that's piece number 3. Now piece number 4 goes like this. It graces onto the D of the blues scale from the flat 5 or the D flat. And then this piece. It's kind of like this. But you're going. So that's piece number 4. Classic Hammond lick, right? So again, we start from the top. I'll see if I can remember this. Yeah, here we go. Piece 1. Piece 2. Piece 3. Piece 4. That's it. And all together should kind of sound like this. And of course, once you get a lick like this underneath your hand, it's always good to try them with the bass line. I'm a big fan of try it with the simplest bass line possible. So I'll just go with something like of course. Start slow like that, slowly work up the speed. And interesting thing about these licks is that they'll work over multiple bass lines. So like a blues rumba bass line, like a So there it is. One thing that I think is really important is that to dissect a lick like this and get as much mileage out of it as possible for yourself. And what I mean by that is it's one thing to learn this whole lick, but there are 4 pieces. So think about taking each one of those pieces and making a cool lick out of it. For instance, piece 1 of this lick goes like this, right? So how about this? Right? That's a lick in itself. Sloppy. You know, you could have that in a solo. Okay, piece 2 is this one. Well, guess what? You can just do that again. Right? You know, each one of these can be used in so many different situations, so many different feels. This one is a great one too, piece number 3. Basically just going down 4 notes on a blues scale from the flat 3, going down to the next note of the blues scale, going down 4 notes. Well, you can continue that down the blues scale, next note of the blues scale, down 4 notes. Next note of the blues scale, down 4 notes. And down 4 notes on the next note of the blues scale. And then it repeats. So, little bass line. There you go. That's a 3rd lick that you could potentially do something with that might be cool, right? And the final lick is kind of that classic. This just works great in anything. So you can really mix them up. Of course, you can always change the rhythm on these. That's the next thing that you do is go, okay, what rhythm am I playing and how can I rhythmically approach it a little bit differently? And what you'll find is if you break down licks like this into all of their little pieces and then think of 4 different ways that you can play those little pieces, all of a sudden you've got 16 pieces of vocabulary that you can use in your solos. So it's brilliant that way and really useful. Get as much mileage as you possibly can out of one lick. Anyways, there you go. I hope that you enjoyed that. I'm going to try to stick with these licks of the month because I really enjoy doing that. I'm really enjoying putting content up for you. And yeah, I'll see you soon because lots more videos to come. And if you like this kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you soon.